from one brand onto the next. I'm like, okay.
You do it pretty
trying to
seamlessly.
change.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm like all over the place, like usual. Okay, but I'm so
amazing.
glad Kaylin is here with us. And this piece,
I know.
first off, Ethiopian Opal, which you see the fire in this gorgeous opal.
You do.
And then the way they set it so magically, and I want to just talk about the beadwork and the design work, because this is exactly the type of setting that it deserves to be set in. It's just spectacular. $119.98. This is a launch. You're seeing it for the very first time. I have sizes 5 through size 12. This will be $149.95. And you were looking at, again, all... Look at the attention to detail.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. So Kaylin, talk to us. I mean, I wish we had 5,000 of these.
Same.
We don't. and we don't have anything in this entire line.
And that goes to how exclusive each piece is. Like we said, they're made in small batches, so we can't have 500 of every piece. These are really handmade, hand-picked, hand-polished. This Ethiopian opal, like you said, Lynn, it's brilliant. You see this fire that comes out, it almost has a rainbow texture. And this piece, this line that we're launching today is inspired by Bali. If you are or aren't familiar with Bali, it's in Southeast Asia. It's one of the top travel destinations. Think beaches, blue waters, coral reefs. And when I look at that opal, I'm thinking about the beautiful colors of the sun reflecting on the water. I feel like I'm in Bali. I've never been there yet, full disclosure, but I'm dying to go there.
I am too. I am too.
So if you haven't been there, or you have, but you want to be transported somewhere else, you can get this piece and get a little piece of Bali in your life.
And I always say that if I, ever had the opportunity to go to Tahiti, we were just talking about Tahitian pearls. I'm like, okay. And it's so funny because years ago when I went to Australia, I said, okay, I am not leaving Australia without an Australian opal. Well, I got to be honest, Kaylin, when I got there, and they were all over. So expensive. And I'm like, and at that time, we didn't have many Australian opals. We had a few here at HSN. But I remember talking with our buyer, and I'm like, what was I thinking? She's like, it's what the power of HSN. I mean, truly being able to go direct. And that's exactly to the nature of what you were saying. If you were to go to Bali, you'd want to have something with this kind of intricacy. And that's what they're known for in their hand craftsmanship. It is a lost art. There's no doubt about it. But it would probably not be anywhere even near the prices we can bring to you here at HSN, let alone for flex payments and all those things that we can offer. But look at how magical that piece is on the hand. I would think Angie spent thousands of dollars for a piece like that. I know instantly it's an Ethiopian opal, and I know instantly it was custom made.
Absolutely. It's the attention to detail. You see all the rivets, all the design around the band of the ring, around the Ethiopian opal, and then we have that beautiful texture. The way that it's set, the bevel set, it's just absolutely stunning. And then of course the Ethiopian opal just catches your eye. It's reflective of the light. You see that fire in it. And like you were saying, Lynn, the price point is just truly unbelievable. And it's something, like we said, there's not 500 of these. We have limited amounts because they are hand-picked gemstones, hand-placed, hand-polished by our artisans with 100% recycled silver. So you're really getting a work of art.
And recycled silver, that's something that we're starting, you don't hear very often.
Absolutely. And sometimes you may not even know what that means, and that is a lengthy and detailed process where silver is melted down and recycled to create these beautiful pieces that you're seeing. So every piece by Humanly Crafted is made with that exact process.
Wow, and that every collection is gonna be unique. Every collection is gonna be special. When we launched, it was very much of that kind of African vibe.
We saw the crescent moons. We saw all the different stones that are really specific to Africa.
And very special meanings to that too. Ethiopian opal is, for our opal collectors out there, a very highly collectible stone. So we're able to provide, I'm sure, a very small amount because we have fewer than 200 of these rings. They're all handmade. That's the nature of this line. And then create their magic around it. So when you have something as magical, and if you've never seen Ethiopian opal in person, when you open up, and it's gonna come beautifully packaged. I wanna show you, it also comes in its own little humanly crafted pouch. So if you're giving this as a gift, it's just impressive.
It's beautiful, attention to detail. It's what we're all about.
I love that. And then when they see the opal, the fire in this stone is just, you know, most opals can be cloudy, doesn't have a lot of oomph to it, right? Where Ethiopian opal, you're looking at, you know, obviously the one we have the sample here, one that I'm showing on my hand, the one Angie has on, every single one. Look at that fire.
Absolutely.
And you don't have to move it. I always say the hardest stones, period, for television are opals, whatever kind of opal it is, because of our lighting and so forth, it gets very washed out. And I would say for years, if you can see fire in this opal, and I'm not talking about Ethiopian opal, just opal in general.
Right.
I want you to expect it to be tenfold that much more in fire when you get it at home.
In person, right.
So you know, you're seeing the fire in this.
I was looking at the view that our viewers are seeing right now, and we weren't even moving, like you said. You don't have to move it to get that brilliance. You don't have to move it to get that fire. Right. It's because the stone is so incredibly gorgeous.
Well, Bali is known, again, for that, for incredibly talented artisans. I want to show you, we do have sizes 5 through size 12. I just want to take you on a quick tour of this, too, if I could. Oh, what are we looking at here? Some of the amazing artisans' inspiration.
Yes, and in Bali, it's rich in art, rich in culture, performance arts, jewelry making, which is its own art in itself. So we were very much inspired by the beautiful province of Indonesia, of Bali in Southeast Asia, the colors, the patterns. Think about the beautiful waters there. And if you look at this ring, you can see the inspiration.
You truly can. I always think of the movie where we did a big promotion on Eat, Pray, Love.
Oh, yes.
Here at HSN. And we did an entire collection. Because love is where, you know, they fell in love in Bali.
Right.
And we did a whole jewelry collection in there because of the artisans there.
Absolutely.
And it was just beautiful. And I can see that same intrinsic pattern and artwork in this collection. Same thing, all, you know, done by these amazing artisans using specific, really, in this case here, rare, gorgeous opals, and a great introductory price. So we're launching it. It's brand new. I want to double check. I think we still have 5 through size 12 available for you. But again, check with your representatives here. We're getting limited. Flex pay, it's $30 whenever your next billing statement is. But here's the best thing. We're shipping this right out to you. You'll get it in the next couple of days. You have your 30-day money-back guarantee on every single purchase that you make with us. If I could do this, I was at home. These would be my rings today.
Yes.
Coming my way. I'm not kidding. I love them.
They're gorgeous.
854018 is the item number. Okay, so with that being said, I want a couple of things I want to mention. Hopefully we'll have a chance to do a full presentation, but do shop this whole collection on hsn.com. Over here to the side, oh, I love these pendants. Natural gemstones, necklaces included.